know that
Yes.
when you was a kid, your family doesn't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
When you lived in Hawaii, how was that moment, and how can you overcome and your family overcome that moment?
Well, that was a rough point in my life. It was a rough point in my parents' life. We were living paycheck to paycheck. And finally, in Hawaii, I've shared this story before in the past. We were evicted, so we couldn't pay the rent.
Wow, is it?
So we couldn't pay the rent. $180 a week was the rent.
Okay.
We had to pay by week.
Okay, no by month.
No, by month, a week. That was a little place we lived in, $180 a week. We couldn't pay that for about 5 weeks we went on, we couldn't pay it. And they finally kicked us out and then kicked us off the island, so we had to leave Hawaii. So
Do you remember that moment when you arrived to your
Yes.
house and see
Yes.
the paper in front of your door?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
I remember it like it was yesterday. We came home and there was a paper, it was a very official paper.
An eviction order?
An eviction note that says you are officially evicted, you have to be out within 5 days. And now we had gotten to know the landlord very well. His name was Ken. I don't know if Ken is alive today, I don't know, but he was so nice. He kept, okay, no problem this week, next week. And then we couldn't pay next week. He said, no problem, next week. We couldn't pay the next week, no problem, next week. After 5 weeks, he said, I can't do anything. And we came home and there was the eviction notice that was on the door. So within 5 days you have to leave. And I'll never forget my mom, now it's time to take another drink.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I'll never forget that. My mom started crying.